tinfoil hat. Oh, what the fuck are you guys even talking about?
Global controls will have to be imposed, and a world governing body will be created to enforce them.
Welcome to Tinfoil Hat. We go deep, homeboy. Aaron, open your mind. Drink from the fountain of knowledge. There's lizard people everywhere. That's some interdimensional shit. Wake up, Aaron.
This is only the beginning.
Dude, you just blew my mind.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
Revolution will be podcasted.
All right, guys, welcome. This is welcome to Tinfoil Hat, brought to you by Wise Wolf Gold and Silver Studios. Go to samtripoli.gold, use promo code TINFOIL, and you can get in on the Precious Metals game for as little as $50 a month. Guess what, guys? New studio alert! Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, I don't know why not seeing myself is weird, even though in the old studio, I never saw myself. But I just want to say this is a new studio. The old studio, we're going to hold on to it for a little while. I seem to be the only one who wants to do that. But I just, it's nostalgic for me. It's a great way to get out of the valley into Hollywood, which I like to go once in a while to see the wild things roam.
Sometimes you got to take a shit.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's a great place. We should get him a key just so he can take a shit there. This is it. And I just want to give a big shout out to mostly Johnny and Xavier. Xavier did a lot of work on the other studio, but they worked really hard in this studio. And Johnny put this together against all odds and set design. He did it. And congratulations, Johnny.
Oh, thank you, Sam. Thank you. Haven't set up my camera angle yet. But.
Oh, you're still working on
Mine
that?
just looks stupid, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But here's the thing. We were supposed to have Eddie Bravo on this. We had to move it back to Monday because in California, or at least Los Angeles, these Wi-Fi companies, these internet companies divvy up the city and you can't get anyone but them. It's like ridiculous.
Called the Monopoly, I think?
I think it is called a monopoly. Now, I can't hear him that well.
You want him louder?
Yeah.
Louder.
Still.
1, 2, 1,
Well,
2.
hold on. Make him
Still.
loud. I haven't hit anything yet.
Well, hit something.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, this is our
There we
promo
go.
show.
Yeah, this is the beginning of it.
I can hear him now.
There we go.
A little bit.
A little better.
He's very loud to me.
Really? Go. Talk.
1, 2, 1, 2.
He's fine. It's just a little low to me, but that's fine.
Maybe you're too loud.
As long
That's
as it works
fine.
for you, though.
Whatever works for the recording, Johnny.
Let me just bump up.
This is called Behind the Scenes.
There we go. Okay, there.
Yeah, there we are. He's good.
That's your headphones I turned up.
So a lot of great stuff going on. The show is growing. It's been around for a long time. It's still growing. New studio, new YouTube page. We got a new YouTube page. If you go to youtube.com, you got to put the @ in there. I don't know why they did that. That really sucks, but you do have to put youtube.com/@ tinfoil hat YouTube, and you can find us there. This video will be up there momentarily or whenever he puts it up.
Right there. It's the one that says Swarm.
It's the one that says Swarm.
Swarm. You'll see it. We already got a couple
I love how
subscribers.
there's somebody called Tinfoil Hat Club.
Let's look at... No, let's not give them no ad. No
Yeah,
attention.
no, it's fine.
No attention. Just go to the Tinfoil Hat Swarm. You'll see it.
Yeah, so check it out. It says Swarm on it. That's us. Grab a subscribe for us. Share it. Let your friends know. So we're gonna be on there. It will be a YouTube friendly show.
Very YouTube friendly.
Yeah, I mean we're backing up now. Again, we had a fan who was nice enough to upload it, but he's got probably a lot of kids and he's probably worried about ICE. So so he's got his own issues in life. But we thank him for doing it while he could. So thank you, Mystery Man. Someday I hope to meet you.
I think you've met him. Like Mr. Like in one of the shows, he just doesn't
You think
want...
he's there, but he didn't tell me?
Yeah, he's just
Because I always felt like he thought we were mad at him.
No, we loved him. I mean, we did some work, some free work.
He did some free work. If you go to Sam, I know there's a lot of dates out there. We're just trying to work through it, so I'm just talking before I want Johnny to be able to focus on the conversation. If you go to samtripoli.com/events, Tinfoil Hat is going to be in Cleveland. Come on, Cleveland, buy some tickets. Pittsburgh, buy some tickets. San Diego, I know it's the summer. You can go back outside right after. San Diego's coming up. Boston, very excited about being in Boston. Haven't been in Boston in a couple years. Tinfoil Hat Comedy. By the way, in San Diego, your boy, Sweet Johnny G. No, Johnny W. What's your nicknames I've given you, Johnny?
Juicy Johnny, Jay Nice, Johnny
Jay
Nice.
Nice will be there. Johnny Nice will be at the Saturday Night Late Show.
Faggot is usually the one.
Yeah, that is. That is. Well, we got to beep that. So every time we're going to say
Johnny.
swear word.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, now I know.
Welcome to my life.
Man, now I don't say N-words, don't say F-bombs, keep it light.
Xavier's going to be like,
Might as well just start timestamping that now.
So he's going to be there, and then more dates there again. So go check it out. And then, of course, tomorrow, we're recording this on Friday. I don't know when it will go up. Sunday morning, my second crowdwork special called Potty Mouth will drop on Sam Tripoli Comedy. I know there's a lot of YouTube channels, but it's done on purpose in a way that allows us to separate ourselves from the Facebook, or excuse me, the YouTube police. Yeah, and we also talked about live streaming some shows to Facebook now, which seems like what we should have done at the beginning. Do you think we do I'm really gonna have to censor myself if we go on Broken Sim and when we do one of our live ones.
What are you worried about Facebook? What are they uptight or something? Do we have what channel? Do you have your personal page is what you're thinking?
Yeah, I mean, like it said, that's what it hooked up to. So if we
do you have a lot of people there?
I mean, I only have 5. Facebook limits you at 5,000 people. Should I put it on my?
You got to change to a public, right?
Yeah, I think I got to do that, but I don't know why we didn't start that before.
Yeah.
What's their logic of Facebook capping you for bots?
Yeah, I think it was like back in the day, they didn't want you to do what like people were doing on MySpace, where they were just like having adders and all that stuff. It's really crazy that they did cap you at 5, but maybe it's not like that anymore. Maybe
I've never heard that.
Maybe we should, I don't want to put it right on tinfoil hat because then it will just be, they're going to piss it off. And I'm not looking to do tinfoil hat like, not looking to do lives, even though those were very successful, but it just seems like a lot more work. Anyways, I know this isn't fun. This is us just talking here. But, we did Eddie Bravo. We thought it'd be a great time to talk about his big interview with
with Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Eddie Bravo has name recognition. He can call up these kind of people and be like, dude, come on my podcast. Because everyone loves Eddie from the Joe Rogan experience. Well, Eddie's Eddie. We all love him. And being Jiu-Jitsu Jesus. So he can make those calls and get those. He said he just fucking kissed his ass for 90 minutes because he wanted to be a musician. And then he became a jiu-jitsu expert in conspiracy.
Eddie said he kissed it. He kissed Billy's ass.
It was like, dude, hey, what about this? What about this?
Oh, that's cool, dude. It
was like that Chris Farley sketch.
Oh, as soon as I saw that, with the Paul McCartney.
Yeah. You remember that time? Yeah, that was cool.
What about when you guys did Sgt. Pepper's and it was really good?
Johnny and Xavier, when was the last book you read?
Oh man.
Does audio?
Yeah, do audio.
No audio books. Sat down. Okay, I'm gonna give you audio book, but have you sat down and read a book?
No, I'm talking.
And I'm not judging you because I didn't read a lot of these books I buy all the time.
Last time I read a book was
high school,
a textbook from college.
Oh snaps!
Yeah.
Did you get a degree yet? Did you get a degree?
I was 2 classes away from getting my associates, but I didn't like what I was going to get. It was going to be a sociology degree, and I just can't handle that.
What were you dreaming of doing with that?
No, I just took general ed classes just to take classes, and then my counselor was like, "Hey, you're really close to getting a sociology degree," and I got really excited. Then I asked him what that meant, and I have to work with like domestic violence, children in social services, and I was like, "No, thank you. That sounds like sadness
Bye-bye.
every day." Bye, yeah.
No.
I'm out.
So I just left it at that.
You said I'm out, and you just hitchhiked out.
Yeah, I was already.
Damn.
I had already started working for George, and I was like, I'm gonna.
Oh
go
wow,
do
was that wasn't that long ago?
Yeah, not too long ago.
Damn, dude. Xavier Guerrero, college educated.
Barely.
Yeah. Now you got a new show?
Yeah, new show, yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Extreme Marks the Spot with me and Chili. It's just me and a female, which you guys, half of you guys been asking for that.
Yeah,
Is she pissed that her name's not in the title? Is she like, fucking asshole.
It sucks when your name's not in the title, huh?
Poor Chili.
Oh, damn, guys. Is that shots fired? Shots fired. I tell these guys to get a link tree all the time. They never do it.
I have one link. I don't need a link tree.
And he got his most important one taken away. His Twitter.
Johnny, just take over the Broken Sim one.
Yeah,
well,
I
I found that there's this thing. I moved the monitor in front of the camera. Sorry, this is why this is a test show. I found a guy. So I thought, okay, what does X
Move it
need?
this way.
What does X need more than anything? Money. So I contacted their ad people and was like, hey, we're really interested in buying a lot of ads, but I can't get my account. You know, so some guy hit me up, some guy that works at X, and was like, he put in a support ticket like yesterday.
All right.
So we'll see.
Free Johnny.
No, that's how you do it. When our Instagrams got deleted, someone says you can get it back by logging into Facebook and hitting them with the "we want ads."
Yeah.
Because money works.
Yeah.
I got logged out of my account. I need my new password.
So I posted this video. Yeah, it was about my love being called the M word. Okay. I posted it to Instagram. It showed me most of the views, which weren't a lot, came from my followers. And then Johnny, did I tell you what percentage they said were non-followers? Take a guess.
I saw it. Already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
0.03%.
Yeah. It's the same story with YouTube. I see it all the time. Your YouTube is screwed in exactly the same way. Yeah.
It's like so unbelievable that they can get away with that.
It's not fair.
It's not. You are utilities, and I would argue you're part of the U.S. government. You're censoring speech.
Yeah. I don't know what the answer is.
And then I'm like, yeah, dude, nobody's watched this. And then the first video I see in my feed is that midget adult film star going around with a giant dong dildo dancing.
Midget the Bridget?
Yeah. Bridget the midget. Would that be weird?
Yeah.
If you were a midget named Bridget.
No, a Bridget. You were a Bridget named Midget.
Yeah. You were That'd be nuts, dude. Yeah, it sucks.
I mean, the only way to go around it, I've told Johnny, is it's when you share the video. Because Instagram can't stop that.
I'm working with this guy now. What do you mean share the video? Put it into
Get people to share it?
When you get people to share it, it can't really stop that. I've proven it to you.
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
It.
No one's going to share it and M-bomb.
That's what I'm saying. There's some things you can't get shareable. That's why it doesn't reach anybody.
Yeah,
but like your rant you just had, the one I had we clipped out, that did pretty good.
Yeah.
Because people liked it and they shared it to their friends. It's like, look at this video, and then it gets traction.
So they're saying like employers are now going through people's social media. You see that?
I'm not surprised by that. I mean, I feel like that's probably been happening forever, right?
My favorite thing about the internet is like everyone who is talking about how nobody's hiring anybody are always people with the worst tattoos on their face and neck. They're always like, nobody's hiring. You're like, could it be that giant C and I you have on your neck? Like what? Like, dude, if you get neck or face tattoos, you have like 3 jobs. 4. You could be hairstylist, okay? You can be tattooer, you can be podcaster, or you can be adult film star. Those are the only 3 things you could do with multiple face tattoos and giant neck tattoos.
Or fast food joint.
Yeah,
you
that's
manager
it.
at a fast food place.
I don't know, man. No, I don't think so. I don't think you can do fast
I've
food.
never gone to the drive-thru and just saw a dude just tatted up.
Yeah, I don't think
Ever.
so.
They don't last long, but they do give them a shot.
Yeah,
have to give
I
them a
don't,
shot.
you can't work the window. I mean,
you know what
you're
else
going to be on the
is-
fryer your whole life.
There's something about watching an adult film with a chick all tatted up that's not hot.
Oh, I disagree with that completely.
Really? Like not just like a little bit, but like a lot of tats.
I'm totally into it.
You're into
with the shaved head down the side, you know? Like,
I'm not even like the Suicide Girls. They could be hot, but I'm talking about like a chick who looks like her.
I know what you're talking about.
She's taking out her mental illness.
Like Kat
in her
Von D or
tattoos.
something like that. Yeah, I'm totally into that.
Really? It's just
Absolutely.
No.
no. Do you agree with me?
I agree with you.
Yeah,
no.
it's just
Sorry,
not.
guys. You're wrong. That's okay.
Okay.
For someone with no tattoos too, Johnny would not
Yeah,
want
that's true.
single
Well, I
tattoo.
always my line on that is always I just can't commit to my own taste. Like if I knew that I was
North
gonna
Carolina logo.
no,
Really?
no, that's sports. No sports stuff. No.
Dude, I want to make my leg the leg of champions,
Yeah,
and
I
I
know
just
you
put
do.
all the wins that my team. And luckily, my teams all suck, so it'd just be like Dodgers.
I just don't want. No, I can't commit to that. Anything like that. I don't. Yeah. No. I mean, I look at the shit that I liked 10 years ago.
Johnny, you should get your fake girlfriend's name just right here on your chest, right
I'm not
here.
getting anything on my chest. No.
Where would you put it, Johnny, if you had to get a tattoo, gun to your head by
Like
aliens?
my probably not my calf or something like that.
Okay, I'm not against that.
Like,
My inner thigh.
I heard that I saw, and I can't remember quite the quote right now, but it was such a good quote, and it was about someone in AA where they come in banged out, but they're open minded to
Banged out. Like
They're just like wrecked from drugs and
Oh,
alcohol,
okay.
and then they find spirituality and they soar. It was such a good quote. I gotta go find it. I was thinking about getting it across my ankles.
I was about to ask, when's your next tattoo? You thinking something like that?
I'm really trying to go. Do I want to get King Kong on this arm?
Same artist?
No, there's another artist that also one, and I'm just waiting to see if he's actually opening up to get tats done, and then do a tattoo
You
through
go
him.
King Kong Godzilla?
Yeah.
dude, my girl got a tattoo. And then
Is
not
it-
long later, the girl killed herself who did it. And I was
Oh,
like,
my-
limited edition, baby. That's, what I told her. I was like, that's a special
that
tattoo right there.
sucks.
It's
Yeah,
worth
dude.
more.
She posted on Instagram, put like a suicide note on Instagram. It was just like, Audi. The thing is, it wasn't that great of a tattoo. Like, I think that's
She can
part
get it
of-
removed,
No,
or she can put a butterfly.
I mean,
over
it's
it.
fine. It's fine. It's not. It's just not like it's not worth killing yourself over.
Well, I was gonna get Jeff, the gay piano man at the Comedy Store. I was gonna get a small little piano like above my ass crack, just because I know he'd love to be there, and just kind of put it right there and just remembering him. Just like not a tramp stamp, but just a tiny piano.
It's a very nice guy.
It's a very small, it's still a tramp stamp, just a very small tramp stamp.
It's a tiny, yeah, it is.
That guy was incredibly talented, by the way. We worked when I did that show with Tebow. That just was so much work. He would like Jeff would Tebow would send him an idea, for a song or something, and he'd have it back to me in like 10 minutes.
He was the best.
3 different versions of it,
And you would just catch him on a day when like his AIDS medication was just like driving him crazy. And you just knew, leave Jeff alone. Don't mess with Jeff.
Really?
Jeff's on the
Oh.
warpath.
He could be bitchy, huh?
He was the best. And there was a guy running his memorial at the Comedy Store, and he was just picking the people who come up, and he didn't pick me. And it wasn't a lot of the old school didn't go there. I was really shocked by it because
Why do you think that was?
Because it was like during it was like kind of right at the end of COVID, and everybody was just kind of like still like wondering what was going on, and it was just like really rough.
Sad.
It's totally sad. The story isn't the same. He was just like, dude, there was times you would be in the OR bombing, and he was the only one laughing.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, it was the best, and he just would love chaos.
You have to really like comedy to do that.
It was just like he represented a different time, the indie studio of the Comedy Store.
Speaking of a different time, your show the other night, Pauly Shore dropped in, and I noticed that they have a custom lighting package for him. They bring all
yeah.
the house lights down and
Yeah.
bring up the spotlight.
Yeah.
That's just the perks of what being the son of
There's
the
just
founder?
certain people that get it. I've always wanted that, and I just could never get them to give it to me. I don't know why.
Really, it's like something they withhold. Like
No, it's just like they do it with Brian Holtzman too. They sometimes do it
Really?
with Joey Diaz.
Huh.
It was very weird.
No, he has other perks.
Have you asked?
I haven't asked the new guys
Yeah, I don't
now.
think
I just never asked the new guys now. But I also move around a lot.
you do, yeah.
So that
That'd be
makes it
work.
really hard. If they know you're just going to stand there, they could do that. But I'm always just like roaming, dude.
It's so funny. My girl asked me, "Is there something wrong with him?"
With who?
Pauly. I was like, "He's old, dude."
He's
What?
Pauly.
Yeah, I mean,
He's Paul. Like
she thought he was unwell or something. I was like, "No, he's just getting old. He's
Yeah,
not
dude.
28 anymore."
he's been around for a while. But I'll tell you something about
He's so
Pauly.
funny, dude.
He slams, dude.
Yes, bro.
I've been saying that forever. Like people sleep on Pauly because because they think, oh, he's like that MTV guy he slams, dude.
Very funny.
I've never seen Pauly have a bad set ever. Like he always goes up, the crowd always gets crazy, and he just has that perfect set for Paulie, and he just goes up there and just crushes.
And even if he does have a bad, he just goes into the voice from one of his movies.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy, and it's just over.
So he was like, he's like, Craig Condon's doing me on stage. I was like, that's a weird thing to say in front of him. But which is kind of crazy because, I always said really great comics kind of take two different people and put them together. Like Sebastian was Dice. You can tell he loved Dice. And he was Jerry Seinfeld. It was the perfect combination of those two.
Yeah. No, you're totally right. Yeah.
Because Sebastian went on the road with Dice forever. And he, it just bleeds into you.
It's crazy that Dice was such a. I mean, that act would never work today.
No.
Like, as far as with PC and all that shit.
No, but he has adapted. And the thing I say about Dice, and I'll say it forever, only him, in my humble opinion, him and Sam Kinison would be the only comics from that era. Like Mike Binder's doing it now, but the guys who really blew up are the only ones who could survive in today's era because of their style fits today. They were kind of way ahead of their time.
But he can never be like the cultural icon he was because of PC bullshit.
Yeah, but it's very hard at that age to be that.
Well, no, I'm just saying if he came along young today and just had that act, it just wouldn't.
No, because they don't take that from men. Men aren't allowed to be like that. Women could do it. Women could be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's like, oh my God, you're so crazy.
Dickory duck, I came in her eye.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, right? My favorite was, you're going to look like your teeth are melting. That was, dude, I used to say that all the time in high school. I loved it.
Yeah, so Paulie's
in the mirror to myself.
Now,
Sarper from 90 Day Fiance, guest on
Broken Simulation. Do you want to get this now, or do you want to get into Broken Simulation? I feel like
whatever you want to do.
Did he bring the ladies?
He brought his girl.
A lot of chicks there.
No, I'm asking.
Oh yes,
he brought. Yes, I heard a lot of ladies pulled up.
Was it a lot of walk up? It seemed like it was a lot of late arriving kind of.
Yeah, dude, it's really hard to sell a ticket in LA right now.
But I mean, it looked like it filled out pretty well. But I saw a lot of girls with like bows in their hairs and stuff were like coming to sit down late.
Yeah. All want to shot the title. But we were talking earlier. Some people, because they watch the show, they have opinions on him and his wife. His wife is gorgeous.
I think she's beautiful.
She's gorgeous. There's just another level of human being that's out there now. And that's just where good-looking people over decades and hundreds of years have been mating with each other.
You want to know something interesting?
Yeah.
She grew up Amish with like 8 sisters or something, dude. Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. She got out and
she
just knocked it out of the
They
park.
all did. They're all like tattooed and look like the Kardashians. That's what Sarper calls them.
So she can kick and clean?
What?
She can cook and clean?
Oh yeah, I guarantee.
What is kick? What do you mean by is it?
Cook.
You can cook it. Yeah, because she cook.
Hold on. Are you trying to cover up for you not being able to say? Is that?
I thought he was telling a joke. Like he thought Amish meant karate or something.
No. Are you saying that's a saying now?
Kicking?
That girls can kick and clean?
Yeah, they can.
Or
kick
you
it.
just did you mess up?
No, they
cook?
can kick it. No, I'm being serious.
Will you look that up if that's a saying?
Yeah, like girls can kick it. They don't complain. They just hang out.
All right, let's hear it. Let's look it up.
What are you gonna look on?
I'm just gonna type in kick and clean.
What does that mean?
You gotta go to Urban Dictionary.
Kick and clean can refer to two different concepts: a cleaning service for sneakers and a technique in music production to make a kick drum sound clean and punchy.
Neither of those was it.
How many pages do we need to go deep here?
Go to Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary, kick and clean.
Yeah, I should. Yeah. I'm from the hood, I know.
Dude, you're going down with this shit, huh? Kick, stay clean. No, I don't. I'm sorry, actually. I don't see anything
Not looking hard
referring
enough.
to. Just me and my cousin say it.
It's new, I guess.
Yeah, somebody's got to add that one.
But it makes sense.
I just put it in quotes. It's I put it in quotes, where it shows you every time it's exactly kick and clean, and it came up like once in the history of the world.
Go on my Instagram. I should have typed it at least once. I've said that to a bitch before.
And was she like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I can't think.
Did she bitch kicked
Kicking
it?
clean is probably worse than barefoot and pregnant. And I don't know why. I think the only reason women hate the term barefoot.
The only Rizian? Is that? Did you just make up a word too?
The
Rizian?
only reason.
Okay.
Okay, Johnny.
Let's roll it back.
Oh, aren't you proper English?
What's good for the goose is good for Sam.
Hey, Rizian is a word though, because you can riz. You've heard of riz?
Thank you.
Rizian.
Now I'm on your
Rizian
side.
is not a word.
You can Rizian. I've been
Actually, you're
Rizian.
such a suck up. Actually, what are you?
You are going to destroy the English language. And then you're going to be like a virus.
Riz. I got the riz.
I think the reason women hate cooking,
Kicking cleaning?
hate barefoot naked is just because they don't have nice shoes.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
There used to be an old saying that women should just be barefoot naked, like that means in the kitchen.
Oh, I thought I was just the one who thought that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that concept. Yeah.
So let's get into some stuff. I don't want to get into too much of it because we're gonna have Eddie on Monday. Is that gonna be hard for you guys? Is that gonna be real chaos, or
What do
should
you
we
mean?
just Zoom it over regular Zoom?
Entirely up to you.
No,
I mean, he said he wanted to do it early.
Yeah, so let's figure it out because
We'll
we
figure
have
it
to do
Cash Daddy.
Yeah. Okay. So it's been a saying from one of my other podcasts. It is Conspiracy Christmas this week.
Oh boy.
So much chaos. Trump, Elon Musk, Greta, this laying her life on the line.
It's really a win-win, the Greta Thunberg thing, sending her
I
over.
don't know. See, that starts getting the weird things with me when I see people starting to root for her being taken
I'm
out.
not rooting for her. I'm just saying if she does get taken out, like, okay.
I don't know if I'm going to co-sign on that. I don't know, man. Like,
Live and let die, I say.
You know, it's like Greta is kind of like Justin Bieber.
She sucks, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll take that. But it's also like, it's obvious she's being pushed forward by certain people, and she's a kid. When
She's not a kid anymore.
Yeah, she's grown.
not anymore.
When did it start?
But she has changed since she did become an adult and probably got
What was the age when she first came out
Yeah,
and
she's
said
22
that
now.
whole thing?
yeah. So she's been around for like 6 years.
No longer. I would say almost 10.
Yeah. So she's been.
when did she? 2018. So that at 15, she was 15.
Yeah, so like it's hard to like judge people by when they're children, and I don't think she had a say in a lot of the stuff that she
Yeah.
did. Just like Bieber, like everyone hated Bieber growing up, and then it's like, well, he's a kid, and now we can add the P Diddy trauma onto that. And it's just like you can't really judge them by that. So that's just my opinion. I know it's not a hot take, but it is kind of like, I mean, like my daughters are going to come into a world where they have cameras on everything. Especially with this Pelletier shit coming out. I mean, it's super crazy to me.
Well, dude, I mean, everybody's gonna not long from now. Everybody's gonna have a camera in their glass. All of these AI powered glasses that are coming out all have cameras.
Have you tried the Ray-Bans?
No, I haven't.
How do you get the pictures off there?
It goes straight to your phone. You don't understand. It's so easy.
You got to
Like,
download an app
so
or something?
I'll go to the casino. I'll put on these glasses, and whenever I have a
Are
good
you?
hand,
Oh, really? Oh, that's a good idea.
yeah, and you just press the button. Or
Is
you
that? Are you allowed to do that?
How do you charge it?
Probably not, right?
How do you charge it?
the case.
Oh, the case is
Yeah,
the
you
charger?
charge the case, and the case is kind of like your headphones. You know how your headphones charge your.
Yeah.
So it's just
Oh,
like that. You charge the
interesting.
case, and then you carry the case with you, and then whenever they die,
Oh,
you charge.
Does it talk to you?
You can hear music. You can talk to it. I can literally say record, and it's a little light, but
Dude, I would have cheated so hard in college with that.
Well,
Just had the answers playing in my ear.
So let's get into the Joe Rogan episode with the mentalist that everyone's freaking out about.
Have you ever had a mentalist do something like that to you?
No, but I've watched them. I have no interest.
I can get one. I can get one to come on. He came on. We don't smoke the same, and it's pretty wild. Well, they'll tell you things where like you'll try to trick them, and they'll catch your trick. He said, I know your favorite cousin. I know your favorite uncle's name, and I'm like, no, you don't. And I was like, okay, his name's Jesus, but I was like, but we call him my Tío Chuy. He won't know that. He hit me with the Tío Chuy, and I was like,
what?
You can watch it on one of the episodes. He does it with E-Zone, and like it's just like these guys, and you're wondering, you're like, that's not on the
You've
internet.
never said that ever before on.
That's what I said. I might have said it, but even for him to sit there and do you know how much content of mine there is?
Yeah.
So for him to sit there and want to do it and impress
Unless
me,
there's
I'm
an
still
AI
impressed.
where you can go,
There-
favorite uncle.
Yeah, soon you won't be.
Yeah,
able-
but how did he get Joe Rogan's PIN number?
They know, dude. He'll
So
do
that
it to
starts
you.
getting into what people are thinking there's some Mossad work. And it was kind of like a message.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, Joe did look shook. He was either incredibly high or he was shook.
Or annoyed.
Dude, let me get this guy.
Okay, have him come over.
If you're willing, but he'll get that personal where you're like, okay, he needs to leave my house type of shit. Like he'll give me the address and he would hide it because he didn't want the camera to see. And I'm like, bro.
No, did you
Bro.
see at the end? He was like, by the way, Joe, change your PIN number.
Yeah, they'll tell you things like that.
Joe, as soon as that's done, is going to the bank and changing his PIN number.
And then-
Everybody knows it starts with 1 now.
So then I asked him, I was like, you don't use this for like evil stuff because you give this to the wrong person. He's like, you got to know now to you ask for these powers you have. And he was talking more like he sold his soul.
Spiritual?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, whoa. And I was like, I don't know.
I don't-
He might be playing the card of now he's messing with me, making it seem like it's spiritual when it's just a trick. I don't know. It worked
The
out.
best guy I've seen of that is this guy Darren Brown, this English magician, and he does this thing where he'll like go to the racetrack and just pick up a losing ticket and then walk up to the stand and be like, "This is a winning ticket," and then like smashes his hand down. He says it's like doing something to restart the brain of the person. Or, I don't know, and then they pay it out like a winner. Like he does.
Why
all
wouldn't
kinds-
you do that all the time?
Exactly.
Because he probably shot it 1,000,000 times until somebody finally was like
Yeah.
a retard not paying attention at the end of the day. And then that's the one they use. That's what they said David Blaine would do. He would shoot 1,000,000 of those street magic things. And then finally when something worked, like where he would
Well, that's all man on the street. Everyone is like, hey, what's the country above the United States? California. You got to go through 1,000 people
Winner,
to find one retard,
totally.
right?
No, I think that's absolutely what they do. It's not interesting to see somebody know all the 50 states. You know what I mean? That's like, who gives a shit?
What about
nerd?
that? What about that guy that got banned from the college games? Isn't there? I read something where he got banned because he got
Who?
6. He got 6 or 8 games in a row.
Oh my God. That seems cheating.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like if you're not allowed to bet because you win too much.
That's what they do with blackjack, dude. Card counting's not illegal. It's just they don't like it, so they kick you out. Like, because that's one of blackjack's like one of maybe I think it's like roulette or something. You can kind of
You have to lose.
but
some.
blackjack you can get an edge on that house if you're really good at counting cards. You know.
Well, I mean, he knows Phil Ivey. He found an edge.
Yeah, he got in trouble. Yeah.
With Baccarat, and he got sued. He lost like money. Like the court went after him because he just got an advantage over the casino. And the
Yeah,
casino
well,
didn't like
he
it.
did something that was a little bit like cheating a little, like not really, but kind of.
It's
like,
called
what was it? He
card
did-
edging. Card edging, where he found a misprint in the cards, and he had an Asian lady that had a great eye, and she would tell him when the misprint was there. It was something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, but the thing is, when you're that big, you can tell a casino, "I want you to use these cards because I'm so superstitious." He was telling the casino to use these cards that had the misprint.
That was the thing.
Oh,
was the thing.
that's what he did.
But
Because he knew that.
he
and
knew
was
that,
what it was.
and
yeah.
he just said he was superstitious. Oh, I only win with these cards, so you have to use these cards. And when the casino, they don't care. You just bring in your money. But the courts didn't like it. He got sued and lost. Like all the money he made was supposed to be given back.
Unbelievable. Or how about those videos of someone hits on like a super big parlay and then the casino won't pay him? Have you seen that black guy getting walked out?
I saw it. I don't know if it actually went down. He hit a big parlay, right?
Yeah, and it's like millions of dollars. Then there's this bettor that won $1 billion. And
$1 billion?
yeah,
What game did he win $1 billion at?
I don't know. It just,
Must have been a parlay or something crazy, right?
no, some gambling thing. He just kept winning.
What?
So when
It
I was
sounds
really
like
young,
it was like there's something.
something.
Did you make
so
that
when I
up?
was really young, my father took us to Vegas. And if you're a kid in Vegas, there's literally nothing to do. You're just waiting around while your parents lose your inheritance. That's all you're really doing. You don't give a shit. But I would watch people, and there was this Asian guy that was just killing the casino, taking them for like 30 grand, 40 grand.
Damn.
And he was winning. And they convinced him to stay 2 more days, and they got all their money back. Like, because these whale, now that's not necessarily a whale.
That's how they get you, dude.
These whales can come in, win so much that the CEO gets fired.
Damn. I would doubt that.
So that's kind of their job, huh? Is to keep the house from getting screwed.
So that's how most gambling is. The house wins in the long run. The shorter you play blackjack, the better in the long run you'll win. Because in the long run, they're gonna win. It's the house wins.
Mm-hmm.
Dana's great at fucking slots. She can win, but you just gotta get her out of there.
Have you seen the theory where people sit around and watch people play for a couple hours and then they'll jump on the machine and win?
No.
Yeah, I mean, on YouTube, you watch this guy who'll just sit there and be like, okay, you got to stake it out. And he'll watch this guy drop $200-$300. The guy walks out. Right when the guy leaves, he'll go there, drop 100, and then he'll supposedly...
Don't you think that's just all superstition?
That's another one where it's just like, I don't know. You're just watching.
You're only seeing the highlights.
Yeah, of course.
I'm the only one who puts up lowlights on the internet. I'll be like, this joke's funny. Nobody laughs, but I'll put it out.
I'm crushing. Yeah, dude, I don't think there's any skill to a slot machine. I just don't believe.
I know. Women just like it because it's bright lights.
Well, it also, if you look at the best ones, they pay out like, I don't know, 99%. Like for every dollar you put in, you get 99 cents back on average. So if you in the short term, you can win money if you can just walk away, like you said, just get away from there.
All right, so let's get into this Trump thing.
It's crazy, dude.
Right, Trump and Elon. People are trying to discuss why this happened. I have my feelings that it could have to do something with this Pelletier shit. That I think he might have wanted that contract and he didn't get it. And then there's also theories that all these tech guys want JD Vance in because he's in the pocket of Thiel, and he's going to basically let them do whatever they want.
Really?
So everyone's saying that this is kind of a run to get Trump out. I don't see that happening.
No, because that's a coup. If Elon Musk is involved in getting Trump out, that doesn't.
Well, it's like so I was listening to this conversation about how everybody that the Trump has been slowly but surely getting rid of some dual loyalty in like his cabinet. Like the guy who got caught WhatsApping and letting Israel listen in and all this shit. Like he's been getting these dual citizen people out. And the people that they say is behind it is JD Vance and Donald Trump Jr. Now, if you're
Trump Jr.
Yes. Now, if you're trying to get JD Vance in the president, that's a great story to tell everybody. He's fighting a Zionist.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a great Paul Bunyan story to tell.
Yeah.
So, and everybody Israel wants the U.S. to go to war with Iran. Isn't that crazy? Like that this little area is trying to force us to send all of our sons and daughters for this greater Israel project. It's so nuts.
And I don't think Trump wants to. I really don't, because he was every time he was just on the phone, he said, with Russia, trying to talk about Iran and sorting that out.
I don't think he wants to either. Yeah. I think there is a part of Trump that doesn't want war. I think he would love to be the non-war president.
Do you think it's because he has to?
Well, that gets into what Elon was saying. Like, oh, you're part of the Jeffrey Epstein files. And
okay, do you think that's? I mean, obviously he wrote it, but do you think it's really real, or you think he's just mad?
Webb has been saying that forever.
Yeah,
that Trump was part of it. And I was like, I think we would have heard it already. But when you realize that both sides are a part of it, so they don't want any of it getting out, they kind of protect each other at that point. And then this,
because to me, it also sounds like when you break up with your girlfriend, she's like, "Well, you have a small dick." And it's like, "Oh, what a funny, like I love how you waited till we broke up when you said that."
There was this chick who used to bang everybody at the Comedy Store. And she told people I had a small dick. And then this other chick grabbed my dick. And she's like, no, it's a good dick. I'm like, thank you. Listen, once you have kids, I don't care about the size of my dick. It's like, it is what it is.
It makes kids. That's what it's for.
It did its job. Yeah. And on top of that, you might have a WhatsApp vagina.
It's also, you don't want people thinking you have a big dick. Because like in high school, this girl I dated told everybody I had a huge dick. It's it's slightly above average. It's not huge. And I think she had only dated a guy that had a small dick at the time. And so now every girl that thinks, and I'm like, I'm like got pressure to perform.
Yeah. There was a guy in high school that had big balls. We called him Balls Farman.
Balls Farman?
Yeah. And he had these giant nuts.
How do you know?
Because we would go, we were in wrestling and all that shit, and you'd be like, God, there was a fucking
Balls Farman put his nuts on me again today in wrestling.
No, it was right there. It's impossible not to see this giant, like.
What, just like 2 tennis balls in there, huh?
I mean, no, it was like one big beanbag, just one giant beanbag. And the rumor would spread, and all the girls would like, I hear he's got a big dick. They're like, no, he's got giant balls.
I bet you he was upset that you guys clarified that for the ladies.
There's nothing sexy about big balls, is there? Women just don't care about that. It's not.
Well, that's where all the magic is. I got high and tight. I don't even know how it happens. I'm like, where'd that all come from?
Isn't it crazy? Like in the Roman days, that you didn't want to have a big dick. You were like a brute, like a savage. If you
well,
had a
now
big dick.
Women love brutes. Like it's just. They're wiring. They get on that.
But they were like, look at that big dick. I bet he's a retard. That's what they were like.
There used to be a chick I used to bang, and then she got off taking that what? God, why am I?
Ozempic.
No, she got off birth control. She got birth control, and she just never wanted to hook up again.
She got on birth control or off?
She got off birth control.
Oh, wow. It's usually the other way. It usually kills your sex drive. But
no, usually they find that, like, say, women will marry a guy, they're on birth control.
Oh, yes,
and then
yes,
they don't want to, then they want to get pregnant.
I got you. Yeah.
They're like, I'm not into you anymore, which is so crazy.
Yeah, it's the pheromone thing. It's like.
You know that thing that you just said, Johnny, about
AZT?
When you had a big dick back then, you were dumb.
Back then, what, he gained weight, lose inches?
Rome.
But you know how you had a big dick, you were considered dumb? Because back then you were too busy boning. When you weren't boning, you'd be in the books. You know what I mean? Like.
No, but they fucked, dude. The Romans like fucked.
Yeah,
they were really
you got
fucking.
like David Duchovny, who's kind of like the perfect human being. Like,
yeah, it's annoying.
He went to like a very smart school, college.
Yeah, he's funny.
I think Ivy League.
Good looking
got
guy.
a hammer on him.
Yeah,
successful actor.
Can write. He's written a book. Couple books.
Yeah, there are people who are just got it all.
Renaissance men.
Yeah. I don't know. I did pretty good for broken. I'm just broken.
Super heavy leg guy. How are we okay with your legs in the shot? I wonder if people are going to comment on.
As long as I don't have moose knuckle, I don't care. That's my only thing.
Your True Classic will keep you from getting.
Thank you, True Classic.
They fit perfectly.
So back to the JD Vance and all that stuff. We'll see what happens. I mean, they really. I feel like the longer it goes,
they win at each other, dude. They really win at each other. Like, and then it ended. Did you notice it? Kind of like.
No, that's my favorite part of this story, where like Elon's like, we should get along. What's he gonna be like? Hey, man, sorry about all that pedo shit I said about you.
No, what I mean is like that was kind of the hammer dropping when he said that, and then it was like it seemed like you said this the other night. Trump kind of chilled out after that, which is strange.
Which is not Trump.
No. Normally he would just keep escalating
and just try to say, but maybe he just met someone that's just as quick and just as
crazy
as he is, dude. I mean, you're dealing with like great whites at that level.
Yeah, it's so timely. This movie Mountainhead. Have you seen this trailer for this movie Mountainhead on HBO?
No.
And it's what are you looking at, Sam?
Well, I'm looking at what this says right here. Trump tells ABC Musk lost his mind as CEO's dad says, make sure this fizzles out.
You think you've heard the theory that he's on ketamine and psychedelics and Adderall and the whole cocktail mix?
Yeah, but listen, I don't care how high you are. You don't accuse somebody you've been working with that they're on the Epstein list. Like that is like in that circle, that's pretty big.
Now we should say Trump said that he threatened to kill the EV mandate or the EV rebate rather. And then that's when Elon really flipped out because Tesla's dependent on that, People are getting $7,000 off of these cars and that's the reason they sell a lot of them. So it's really threatening to his business. And I could see Elon like flipping out after that.
If I was Elon, I'd get out of Tesla. Maybe that's why I'm not a billionaire.
It's not. I mean, he didn't. I mean, I was looking into it. He didn't create Tesla, right?
No,
he's just a partner of
but
it. Yeah,
everyone's made to believe he is.
yeah, it makes it seem like that.
Right.
Yeah, let's see what his role was. Let's ask a little.
Well, it's a famous. There's so many people put out videos about how like he buys into companies and then he makes them rewrite their history that he's the guy.
That's hilarious.
So
let's see. Okay, so according to ChatGPT, Elon Musk was not among the original founders of Tesla. The company was established in July of 2003 by engineers Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, who aimed to create high-performing electronic vehicles. In February of 2004, Musk led Tesla's first. So he was in there within a year. He led their first major investment round, contributing $6.5 million of the set. So yeah, he just put a bunch of money into it in the beginning. And
remember what 6.5 million was a lot of money in an investment.
23.
Yeah, that was
2003.
Johnny, what do you think about Rand Massey as a ticket for 2028?
Rand Paul and Thomas Massey?
Yeah. I don't know who's the president and who's the vice president.
Just neither one of those guys is super like telegenic, you know what I mean? Photogenic.
Yeah, but their message, like, it's like there needs
when
to be
has that ever worked?
No, you're right. But we are in a different time.
I hope so.
We really are. And I feel like movements can move without the legacy media. I feel like the legacy media has almost no say.
I mean, who are the Democrats going to have? They got nobody. David Hogg? I mean, like what?
And
he's too young. He's too young.
Yeah,
he's too young.
OAC they're talking about.
Yeah, that's
But nobody will vote for that chick. She's garbage.
All I know is those people.
Is she? Yeah, I guess she's old enough.
And they're going to have to do podcasts.
Yeah, I
they're
think
going to have to come on
could.
podcast.
There are some people that can. Just Kamala's an idiot, dude.
I guess AOC wasn't pregnant. I really thought she was a couple of months ago.
I think we were all hoping.
Oh, you know who I thought was pregnant? I fell for it. Was Vanessa Bryant.
Oh, really? Is she? I think she's too old.
Yeah, she is. She's 45. But there was a whole rumor where she was pregnant, and all the cholos were getting mad. How you disrespect Mamba like that? And I was just like,
what, is she supposed to close up her pussy forever?
Pretty much, yeah. They were literally saying that no, you don't disrespect the goat like that.
The craziest thing is like supposedly after Kobe died, all these NBA players were hitting on her. You're like, damn, dude.
Dude, those guys just don't give a damn, bro.
So there's this video out right now that she can't sell Kobe's house.
Because nobody wants to live in it?
Nobody wants to take over it because it's like where Kobe was. They can't sell it. It's still on the market for years.
I'll take it as long as she pays the taxes. I'll take that.
But it's like huge. It's got indoor court. It's got a giant outdoor pool.
I like it.
Why does she want to sell it? We're not living there.
Because it's probably
too much.
Big,
yeah,
and it's like her kids are like, I'm sure a couple are moving out. She doesn't need to be there. That's the key to life, guys, is like knowing when to downsize.
Well, yeah, and think about all the income. I mean, the property tax you have to pay on a big ass.
The maintenance.
Like, what money does she have still coming in? She's got that Kobe light for life. Like, it's so crazy.
Yeah, and like the shoe deals and all
when
that.
When she's like, she got mad at Nike because they didn't. They kind of canceled his contract, and she's like, "You gave him a lifetime contract," and it's like, I mean, I don't want to be mean, but he's not around anymore.
His life is over. Yeah. It's over. Lifetime. The time has run out.
Yeah,
he is dead.
It's definitely nuts. So another story that came out was basically a top level Israeli politician has come out and called out Netanyahu that he has personally armed and funded militias within Gaza and ISIS. And like that is what conspiracy theorists have been saying since day one. That this is problem, reaction, solution. And now you have top level Israeli politicians coming out and calling out Netanyahu. I mean, like, dude, he is on an island, bro. I'm telling you, man, it's like time is going to get worse and worse for that guy.
I'm trying to find out.
Go to my Instagram.
Okay.
I posted because I'm an idiot and I put politics on there like a freaking idiot.
You really don't want to have any viewers.
I don't want to have no friends in comedy either. I just don't. Dan's like, why won't they do a show? I'm like, I don't know.
No idea. I could be all
I have no
crazy.
clue why this guy who's got a career going on doesn't want to be near me.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Is it this translated like tweet or whatever?
Yeah.
Why do I have to log into Instagram to view a?
Because they want all your data.
So stupid that they make you do that. And then sometimes they let you look at it for like a second or two, and then it asks you to log in.
Do you have it up there?
No, because the internet's down.
Is it?
It's horrible. Yeah, it goes in and out.
I don't know what my fucking Instagram password is. I never go on there. Maybe I can just Google it over here. Let's see. Got awfully quiet.
Because I'm playing Live and Let Die in my head right now, and I'm just listening to it. Live and Let Die.
I used to, when I would have to do boring work on the farm, I would just watch a movie in my head, try to, and like for an hour, I just watch like Happy Gilmore or something. A movie
And
I
you
never
play the whole entire thing
I would try
in your
to,
head?
yeah, as far as I could. Yeah,
Whoa.
it's not totally easy, but
How many times have you seen that movie?
A lot, dude, a lot. The new trailer. I'm worried.
When I
I'm
went
worried.
to college,
have you seen the new trailer for the new one?
No, can you show it?
Can you pull it up? Actually, it's the Happy Gilmore 2 trailer. Internet's not working.
Yeah, no.
Internet's down again?
Been down all day today.
Are you sure you're on? Because it says it's good here. Are you sure you're on?
Or are you on your hotspot?
No, it comes in and comes out.
It seems good right now, though, is it not?
Let me check.
Johnny, can we see the studio anywhere? I want to see. It looks good.
No.
So what was the inspiration on the studio? Just Sam's basement?
Unabomber.
Oh.
Conspiracy basement. You see, we got the if we want to do a little tour there, we got the crystal skull from Amazon, the Amazon or wherever the hell those things.
Indiana Jones.
That too, yeah. We got Sergeant Pepper's over there. We got the end of The Shining, the Jack Nicholson picture where he's been there all along.
That's pretty cool.
Moon landing up there from Sam's hometown newspaper. Moon landing. It says they have moist soil on the moon. They've discovered moist soil where there's no moisture.
Is that the Cortland Standard?
No, it's the Buffalo.
Okay.
It's as close as I could find.
It's so sad.
I'm sorry I couldn't find a Cortland Standard.
The Cortland Standard, which is like 108. It's like one of the.
Oh, there you go.
You guys want it?
Yeah, can you put it up? We got, of course, the Clinton from Epstein Island, the Clinton portrait, the painting.
He should just.
My name is.
Right, you ready?
Yeah. I got it up. Yeah. I'm worried about this.
Gilmore.
Too many cameos.
30 years ago,
Can you full screen
I
it?
decided to give golf a try.
Was that 30 years ago?
Even when you're at the top of your game, you can always shank one. Happy Gilmore sucks.
Oh, eat a bag of shit!
How are you
They give it to Netflix?
ballet school? It's
Yeah, it's not coming in theaters.
$75,000
Wow.
a year. That's 4 years. That's 300.
John Daly, already
That's
a cameo.
terrible math, Johnny. It's 300 grand.
How old is he?
Nowhere to start.
Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
Come on, you gotta do it, Dad. All right, let's go. Let's go get him, Dad.
But how about the jig?
I know how to do it, Dad. Let's go. Oh, Daddy got this.
What the hell is happening?
Happy Gilmore is breaking in yet another caddy he just met.
All right, we're gonna go. See, but you bring those. Those always come. All right, that's it. They got a strap if you want to use the strap.
Bad Bunny?
Happy Gilmore didn't have things flowing
Yes.
on the first film.
Eminem's in it too. Too many cameos.
Check out the name tag, grandson. You're in my world now.
I got you a little something there, Pop. Everyone is talking about a comeback kid.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore.
You've been watching me play Mr. Gilmore. So inspiring.
My dad loved you.
Too many cameos.
Who's that chick?
I am so sorry.
Give him here. I got some Gorilla Glue.
Doesn't look that bad. I mean, I'm not.
I'm worried.
I am not as in love with the original as you are.
It's just the perfect age for it.
Yes. Oh my God, Rory! Jackass. Bingo.
You stole my life from me.
Why would I want to steal the life of somebody who eats pieces of shit for breakfast?
Please don't suck.
I love him.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Have you ever seen him at the store?
No, I've seen him a couple times. He knows who I am.
But I mean, like, have you? How's his stand up? I haven't seen him. He doesn't do a lot of
He's
stand up
Adam
anymore.
Sandler. I mean, it's like that goofy, funny stuff.
He doesn't do that anymore, though, does he?
No, he goes on. He just went on tour.
No, I mean that kind of goofy, funny stuff anymore.
Always.
He's still playing music.
What's he
and stuff?
doing?
Singing
What's he
and-
doing?
Is he
Like
still
Bill
singing and
Hicks?
stuff? No, I just like I saw him in. I saw him the only time I've seen him like in the past decade. He was kind of a little more serious. I thought, and a little more monologist.
No, I mean his dramas are great.
He's a good actor. Yeah.
Comedy is really hard in movies now because the internet is so quick and so edgy.
And broad just does not end. Broad comedy like that, you know, where it's just big. All the jokes are like all those kids piling on the car, you know, like, or the guy, you know, Bad Bunny doing like trying to put a pepper dispenser on his golf bag. You know what I mean?
What was his
What
last?
is the love of Bad Bunny?
I don't understand.
You like him?
He's a little trans, a little bi. He's
It's
LGBTQ.
so weird.
Is he?
Yeah, he's. There's a music video of him making out with another dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rap,
He's
bro.
LGBTQ.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Is he hip hop? You say he's hip
He's like
hop?
hip hop.
Yeah, they're all gay, dude.
Yeah, they're gay now.
Bad Bunny.
Be gay.
Be gay.
Johnny, our ratings would go up if you'd finally come out of the closet.
That's what we got the couch for. You guys can just lay down over there and I'll shoot
Make
it.
out?
I'll shoot it. Yeah, that's why we got this wide shot right here.
casting
Johnny, so
couch?
these are gay porn
Is it casting
cameras?
Just go sit on his lap. Actually,
So, guys, I'm getting a new iPhone.
Why?
I just got the new one.
Dirt
'cause
phone?
The new, no, I got the up above phone. I'm gonna activate that, but I got the new phone. I got a new iPhone, and my goal is not to watch porn on that phone.
wait, I thought that's what the social media phone was for.
Yeah, I don't watch porn on that. That's just for social media.
Right,
No,
but I'm saying I thought
Social
that
I'm
was
media isn't
replacing
porn?
this phone with a brand new phone.
Social media isn't porn?
Social media is
No, what I mean is I thought you were going to have the social media phone, which is where you did all the bad stuff, and then your regular phone, no porn,
Yeah, that's
no
what I meant,
Instagram,
like-
all that shit.
Like I mean, if I have a phone for social media, it's the one I'm going to use for porn.
No,
and then I
because-
have my
because
personal
they'll
phone
have
that
the
is.
data on that.
Yeah, they are. That's what I mean. I don't want them to have it on my my crypto. Like where I have my
They got
crypto, where I have my
No,
crypto.
you're doing it wrong.
When I have my crypto, I'm not watching porn on that phone. When I have
Why?
my bank account, because that's the good shit. You can't get that.
Yeah,
hacked.
but the all the apps, social media apps, literally say they can farm your data.
What was the guy's name? Big Ball Farman? What was his name?
Big balls farming. What are you looking him up?
yeah,
No, I was just thinking about data farming. You were saying data farming. I wonder if he's involved with that.
All right, this has been Johnny. What would you say the first run was?
Could have been better.
It was cute.
Yeah.
It was cute. It was
Could
a
have
nice
been
try.
better.
It was a nice
We don't
try.
have to put this out if you don't want to. If you guys think it was too fucking.
Well, no,
weird.
we'll just slap it on YouTube, right?
Yeah, just throw it up on your
fun,
content. Thanks.
It's
Bang,
just
bang.
a test show. We needed to
Test
do this.
show in the
I
new
got a little
studio.
list of things to work on right here.
Johnny, will you screenshot our shot so we can put it out?
Of course. Yeah, I'll send you some screenshots.
New
I can't
Johnny,
do it right
I don't
now.
want screenshots of your junk, but screenshot a picture of your
You really are psychic. It's amazing.
your girlfriend's dead friend's tattoo, please.
I don't know. I'll have to ask. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah,
How many-
it's always a real catastrophe when a relatively attractive woman kills herself. I never
Yeah,
understand
that's
that.
the saddest.
It's really you know it's real mental illness when that happens.
Yeah. It's,
That or breast reduction. Sad.
that should be illegal,
Sad.
dude. Get a back brace.
Yeah. Do
Yeah,
something.
I knew a girl
Work
that
out.
got a breast reduction in high school because she was a really good golfer, but it was fucking up her titties were so big it was fucking up her swing, and she got a scholarship. Now she's like, I don't know, coaching Indiana women's golf now.
I think it's disgusting.
I think she could have made more money with the tits, to be honest with you.
Oh, good. You're doing Indiana women's golf. Great. You could have been a fucking star. Could have been getting plowed by
Damn Dripley.
by the greatest Indiana Hoosiers of all time. Now you're like telling lesbians how to hit a ball.
Shout out Lauren.
Shout out Lauren.
Well,
I'm
to
gonna
Lauren.
send Big Balls
No,
Farming after.
they were still big.
Still decent. Well, that's
No,
not
there was a
half full.
girl in college who had the biggest tits, and she got breast reduction, and the entire campus was sad.
You guys felt it? You guys felt it?
Oh, we're like, what are you doing? Like, if you're older, like past your prime, and you want to shave them down, fine.
Shave him down.
Right? But, dude, in your heyday, that's gold, bro.
We didn't really talk about what the Epstein thing could be covered for. I'm sorry, I just got distracted.
Okay.
What do you think is covered for, though, if it is cover for something?
Palantir, Israel.
But how? Like, how is it covering? For just taking the oxygen out of the room?
Yeah,
Like,
taking the headlines away. Palantir.
What would they be covering?
What?
That you think they would be covering that they're setting up that database?
Yeah, and they're like, I don't know how he says they're still up in their stock prices, but it took a giant dump.
After that, well, the CEO came out and said they weren't actually doing a database, and then the stock price took a hit from that.
I mean, unbelievable, dude. Like that's
crazy?
that's all you need to know about the stock market. When they find out it's not violating your constitutional rights, they're like, well, to get me my money back.
It's up 6% today, by the way. It's already rebounded from I should have bought it.
Well, he's a psychopath, and I think you'll eventually see him out because he's so dumb. He's like this really smart guy, and I honestly 100% believe he's had his ass clapped because that haircut says to me, you don't care anymore.
The Palantir guy?
Yeah.
What's
It's
his
in
name?
every drag. It's like a retarded Dragon Ball Z haircut.
Let me see. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Right? It's like all over the place.
Yeah, he used to have like a nice Jufro, and now he's got whatever that is.
Yeah, and it's like, oh man, does it always have to be juice? Does every time? That's my joke. And people get quiet, go, I don't care. You'll know the pattern too.
Also, he's got something weird going on with his facial hair too. It's right. It's Alex Karp. Actually, Karp. Alex Karp.
And he's just like, yeah, dude, he goes, we stopped the right-wing revolution in Europe, and like we made a kill list for Israel. It's like, and nobody's losing their effing mind on this? Look at that, dude. That says my cheeks have been clapped. That's what that haircut says.
Full on bottom.
Look at that, dude. There's no way you haven't had man in you with that haircut.
Like they were pulling your hair
like,
while they were dogging you.
It's like you just put handles on your head.
It does. Elon Musk got to be on the lookout. Is his life in danger?
No.
You just
I mean, I
called
just
out
think
the
it's
president.
theater. I just think it's theater. I think he might be pissed he didn't get this contract.
So you got to watch that Mountainhead movie on HBO because it's all about. It's like, what if the masters of mankind, like Bezos, Thiel, Musk, all got together in kind of like a mountain retreat, and while the world was kind of falling apart, you know?
I got the trailer right here.
Yeah. Throw that, dude. It's got themes of like sacrifice.
I hope you rich folks don't mind slumming it in the humble abode of the poorest billionaire in the gang. But this is exactly why I built Mountain.
That's Thiel.
Look at
Carell.
this place, Soups.
Thank you.
No, I just said look at it. No compliment implied. Simply look at it.
Here we go. All right.
Who's that?
It's not direct.
Net worth. 63 bill. Feels good. 200.
That guy's supposed to be like the Elon equivalent.
Guys, is this on every channel?
There have been a number of occurrences since your launch.
UN officials are now open.
Can you pause it for just a second? I'll explain it. The idea is that so they've just released like Grok has the Grok equivalent has released an AI that can create videos and stuff that are impossible to distinguish from reality. So now there's just this swirl of fake shit going on in the outside world, and they're kind of watching shit fall apart, like fake terrorist attacks. So militaries are responding and stuff. Like
we call that predictive programming.
No.
Could be.
What do you mean no?
I mean, I guess in a weird way, if you put out this video and then it actually happens, that's what predictive programming.
Yeah, like this movie is letting us know. Yeah, this is letting us know that this is just a matter of time.
I just want to say this is not on you, Venice.
Obviously, it's not on me. Why would you even say that?
Your platform is inflamed, a volatile situation.
Weapon stockpiling, some bank runs.
Violence, chaos, and people are dying.
You're not real. Heads don't explode like that.
Heads don't explode like that?
No.
How do heads explode?
We are the smartest men in America. We literally have the resources to take over the world.
This ugly death trap house might have just become humanity's global HQ.
Boom.
The president wants to speak to us. Guys, we could actually do this.
I can handle Argentina and Paraguay.
We could probably buy Haiti or Belgium, those chocolatey assholes.
This does not look like somebody who should have the keys to America.
The world wants your algorithm to stop being racist and shitty. Are you trying to hurt me?
Things can't get any worse.
It's not a great movie.
Experience, and
Well,
I don't know that I'll ever
but-
recover.
Why'd you make us watch it?
But it's
I don't know. Jason Schwartz is just a
Predictable.
weird dude.
I think he's funny. He's got a really good band, by the way, called Coconut Records.
Oh,
It's
so
really,
he's got everything.
yeah, it's annoying.
Great job.
But
We've had better names on this podcast than that. Sam came up with better names than Coconut Records.
Yeah.
Oh,
Coconut Records? That's gay.
Gay.
You're off mic, Sam. No.
Still gay.
But it's if you're interested in conspiracy at all, it's a good watch for that reason. Because the Teal guy is spot on. Because Teal is obsessed with life extension, and the guy in there, that's all he cares about.
Which one's Teal?
Steve Carell. The older
Okay.
guy. Yeah, and
Think he's happy that they made the oldest guy him?
yeah, probably not. No.
I mean, so they didn't even try to make him look like him?
They call him Papa Bear in there. Well, no, it's not because they don't call him Peter Thiel. You know, it's a
Steve
different name.
Carell's a weird guy, dude.
Odd. Yeah. Well, everything I've ever read about him is he's like the nicest guy. He's
I've heard
he's
that
like
too.
a Catholic, like just like a regular dude who happened to get thrown
And you
into.
just meet people that just play the game really well.
And he's
Because he's had some bombs and he just keeps going.
he's a great improviser apparently too.
Very weird.
40-year-old virgin, you know, was kind of launched him.
The Office.
Judd Apatow. Yeah, those were kind of around the same time. 40-year-old virgin and The Office, dude, just into the stratosphere for that dude.
All right, Johnny, we got to go. I got to go to my daughter's graduation.
Oh, stop bragging.
She's going to
That's what you tell me.
graduate. Yay for her.
Yay.
Isn't it weird that they do a graduation for all, like, what was it, elementary school? What is she graduating to? A grade? What?
So when you graduate pre-K, dude.
Pre-K graduate. Wow. I don't know if I had that. I don't think I had that.
I just moved forward. I don't have a graduation. I went to pre-K, but I don't remember graduation.
Yeah, I don't think I did either.
I just bought a coin called Cuck, and it's doing great.
Cuck coin?
Cuck coin.
You're still playing the shit coins, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm no longer holding them. Well, one I am, but most of them I'm not.
What's your greatest success? And was it one that you didn't sell in time and you got fucked on?
XRP.
That's not a shit coin though. He's talking about
Yeah,
your
like
shit
what?
coins.
Have you had a shit coin blow up?
No, there was one I should have sold. I didn't. There's a couple of them. It went up, and then I just forgot to sell it, and it just bottomed out.
You haven't had one good one? You had one good one.
No, I've had some good ones. I've had
Pepe,
some
I
good
made money on Pepe.
I'm not a buy and sell guy, but with shit coins, you got to do
You
that.
gotta
dude.
be out, yeah.
You got to get in. You got to get out. I don't know, man. Life is good, dude. I'm pretty happy. I'm excited for the new studio.
Me too.
Johnny moved closer. XG's still gonna stay in Glendale.
Well, I'm moving closer in. Oh, it's just about a week now. Damn,
Oh,
it's on the
shit, you guys are on it.
14th. So yeah, about a week from now, I'll be moving out here. I'm also going to see the Pixies.
Johnny, you are living your best life. Johnny's doing it right.
Oh, Johnny does it
Johnny
right.
I got a lot of good
travels.
tickets. We're in the front row for yes, baby.
Oh, that's gonna be a good
Oh,
one.
I can't wait.
He went to France not too long
we got
ago.
the
Almost
Pixies.
a year
Going to
ago.
Ireland,
Ireland.
Scotland,
Ireland,
to
same place.
see Oasis. Yes, I'm going to see Oasis 3 times. I got tickets to go see Paul Simon.
You don't have kids, do it, dude.
Why not?
But
also-
then, Johnny, when you have kids, you're gonna lock it down. I sense.
Oh no,
Like you're gonna get all your shit out. And
dude! My proudest moment. My mom the other day called and said that my nephew was looking up pictures of the Beatles. I was like, fuck yeah, because his parents are all just into country music, and like we were playing video games the other day, me and him, and I could hear singing in the background, and I was like, what is that singing? He goes, they're worshiping Jesus. It's so loud. Oh. They were listening, singing some kind of. There was like the choir or something was practicing at the house. You know, I was like, okay, that's my buddy.
That's crazy.
You're growing up.
Who's come farther, all the Amish chicks on 90 Day Fiance or Johnny Woodard?
Well, it's funny. You see, I I was kind of the religious one in my family, like growing up.
Yeah.
Like I was before my parents were. Like they didn't go to church or anything. I went first, and then they did.
And now they're hooked.
Well, no, I mean they go like a fair amount.
Johnny, how did I know you reached out to us? When did you do that? To Punch
Well, it's
Drunk?
when I was working in newspapers. You guys said something on Punch Drunk about.
So you probably found it through Ari, right?
Working on
you were
the-
a fan of Ari?
No, I heard you on Rogan first.
Okay, and then
Because I remember you were talking about porn stars and shit, and that was like what interested me. Like I was like, oh, that guy's crazy. And then you mentioned your sports show, I think, but then Ari, I heard Ari after that, and your fight with him and stuff. But then on Punch Drunk, you guys talked about needing some help editing shit on the website, like people to write for the website. I was like, I'll do that shit.
we could have created a West Coast Barstool Sports, but those guys didn't want to do it. And then Ari,
And so
I think
you have to commit like 100% to that. You know?
Ari, I think got whispered in his ear, like, focus on one podcast. Don't do all of them. And then he just pulled out, which is fine.
He also moved. That killed it. I mean,
no, that was fine. I mean, like, hey, dude, Ari,
not killed the podcast, but killed like him being on the podcast. It was like,
yeah, he's fun. It's just like, Jason and I are crazy. So, but that was crazy. That
he's crazy too.
Who?
Ari.
Ari's a different kind of
Insane
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, different crazy.
He's a calculated crazy.
I shouldn't have seen anybody's butthole that much as a man.
Dude, off the grid, Ryan bleaching his asshole.
I saw him take a shit.
So gross, dude.
Like Skankfest, I saw him take a shit on a piece of cardboard.
That really shook people. I was so amazed at how shook people
Didn't
were.
he get in trouble for that?
Yeah, he had to clean it up.
No, but didn't they get in trouble for that?
No, I don't think.
Well, Ari got Kill Tony in trouble.
Yeah.
Because
that's
he
what
walked out with his dick out.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, they got fined or something.
And it was like $100,000 or something like that.
Speaking of,
And then Bobby Lee got in trouble when they did the Wing Casino, I think it was.
Win in Vegas.
In Vegas.
That's a
'cause
fancy place, dude.
He got naked or he pulled his ass out or his dick out.
Bobby Lee did or Ari?
And they go, we can do this one or two ways. I can fine you or you guys aren't allowed to come back. And they're like, okay, we're gone.
But he's right. I haven't seen Bobby Lee take his dick out at the Comedy Store in a long time, and he used to do it
I
every
don't
other
think
show.
they do that. As much.
Bobby
He's not allowed to. I'm sure he got told not
is
to.
great.
Yeah.
He's a very crazy combination. He's the perfect, like, everything just lined.
Wasn't he supposed to be on the show and then he was on the show and then he showed up?
No.
No? Okay.
But I must make a statement right now. Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino to a point, but definitely Bobby Lee, I must say, is carrying the LA comedy scene right now.
Yes. Yeah, I buy that.
He's carrying it. He has to go to every comedy club.
He's so funny.
Well, it's great.
Everybody loves him, like universally too. Can I ask you, Bohemian Grove? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, so what? Supposedly these guys, there's people out there that, and I get it too, to a smaller extent. There are emails sent calling me a racist, calling me all this stuff,
Yeah,
but
go
it never really
fuck
goes
yourself.
anywhere. But they put Owen on after they had already booked me. They put Owen on, and then supposedly the emails came into the venue, and she's like, I got hoodwinked.
It was a guy.
Or the guy's like, I got hoodwinked.
Some community theater guy. It's like a community theater.
So they banned it. So they're trying to find a new place to make it twice as big.
It was in the newspaper. The newspaper was like, they have not confirmed the cancellation as of yet. You can tell the newspaper's trying to kill it,
It's so crazy to me.
It's so stupid.
It's just so crazy to me how the left has become what they hated.
Pussies.
Which is fascist.
Yeah. And I mean, that's all the shit. The ACLU used to defend the Nazis.
Yeah, before it got co-opted.
Now they won't defend neo-Nazis. They didn't kill anybody.
They didn't.
You know
They
what I mean?
won't kill. They won't defend anybody.
Yeah.
They defend
sad.
only woke policies.
The shit that doesn't need any
So they're
protection.
moving it to hopefully somewhere else because I turned on a gig for that weekend.
It's coming up, though, right? It's like a week from now, isn't it?
No,
Yeah.
it's like.
Oh, I thought it was like the
couple weeks
14th
from
or
now.
something. Oh, really?
Oh, it's not on my calendar. Shit, I gotta put it on there.
When-
Yeah,
when-
it's on here.
I'll put it on there.
Let's see if there's any.
When is it, Bohemian? When was it?
Boy, they got a cool website.
Well, those guys get it.
Where is Bohemian Grove Company? What is it, like Bro Grove or something? Isn't that what they call it?
Yeah.
It's not the one I typed in.
Oh, there it is right there.
Found it.
It is 2 days, one portal. June 20th and 21st. That's it. So that's quick, man. That's a quick.
When is it?
20th and 21st.
Of this month?
Of this month, yeah.
Okay.
It's still their promo still says
They
the
told me they're
Tropic
still
Theater.
doing it.
Good. Boy, it'd be hard to unfuck because you've thought of the money you've got already. I assume you've spent on
I turned down a weekend. I was going to be in Kansas City that weekend. And I'd already gotten booked for that.
But also, like, you've already spent, I'm sure they've already spent some of the money on tickets from ticket revenue on, booking sound guys and shit like that.
It's just so crazy to me.
The speech thing is just, it's
out
the
of
front
control.
line for what's going on right now.
Yeah. And it's just like, if you let it go, it will play itself out.
Can you explain what Tower Gang is? I don't Nephilim Death. What are they the same thing?
Well, they're three of the guys. I think Raven's on Tower Gang, but they're just.
What does that mean? Why are they called that? Do you know anything about
Tower Gang?
Yeah.
I never asked them why.
It's just like Swarm, I'm guessing.
What's the tower though? What is that? Tower Babel? What?
No. I don't know what the tower is. Here, let me call him.
You should call him.
Yeah. So I did the first one, which was like. I just did a spot out there, and they kind of we decided. So the first one wasn't really the first Bohemian Grove. It was just me playing this club on a weekend. So we decided to do 2 nights, which was going to be a podcast night and then a stand-up night. And then they came up with the idea there.
We should do a live podcasting.
I've been saying that for fucking ever, dude. Johnny, I got a strip bar we could do it at. Well,
Nice.
I'm trying to think about where we're going to do the 1,000th. My dream would be the Comedy Mothership, but I'm not. I'm in there. Hey, how are you?
What's up, man?
You're on the internet. You're on our show.
You're on the internet, dude.
What show?
We're doing a test run of our new studio for Tinfoil Hat.
Oh, congratulations. Awesome, dude.
Thank you, dude. Why? What does Tower Gang mean?
What does it mean?
Yeah.
It's the real most offensive podcast on the internet.
But why'd you come up with that name?
So the guys used to do this thing when COVID was happening where we weren't allowed to speak on Twitter.
Oh, you did tower comments?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny, dude.
I don't understand.
Do you know when they get in the comment and they try to spell a word and it's usually a word you're not allowed to say?
Yes.
That is so funny, dude.
That's fun.
Yeah, I mean, we had so the idea of Tower Gang is like the community, right? So it was
Dude, when you get that word done, it feels so good.
I mean, we
It's like a jigsaw puzzle.
like fucking full sentences to like politicians, and you know that they saw it because it has the multiplier effect, right? Every letter liked, retweeted, and then there's like fucking 30 of them. It's insane. It blows up your notifications. So like we were saying real shit to people who were doing really bad shit at the time, and then
So give us an update on Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove is canceled.
Is
We're
it
fucking canceled?
Is it completely canceled?
No, it's not canceled. They tried to cancel us. We just can't. We're not going to do it at their theater. Basically, we were there taking measurements for signage and stuff like that, like last minute stuff. And the guy pulled me to the side to say the same thing about Owen Benjamin that everyone has ever said. He's like, this guy's a racist, bigot, homophobe. And I said, yeah, I heard. But the thing is, like, the thing that he cited, that he said, I'm like, I've said all this stuff and worse. And Sam has said it too.
What?
And so has everyone.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Every episode of Broken Sims?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can you hear him, Johnny?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, go on.
I think it was just you saying what confused them.
No. I was joking that I was trying to act like, no, never me.
No, but I mean, listen, we're like, you guys are comedians, and I dabble in comedy, and we stress test the culture and the environment. This is what we do. So I'm like, you're not okay with that. And it's actually very crazy. Johnny will appreciate how fucking dumb these people are, because this is a community theater owned by the government there of Leesburg. it's leased by this place, Melon Patch Theaters. So there's like a theater company that kind of like run it. This is who I'm dealing with, but it's like a private public entity sort of thing. They leased this theater for $3,000 a year, and the city paid $2.4 million for the theater.
That's
so
crazy.
There's some weird corruption going on just with that. And multiple times now they're writing hit pieces about us, but multiple times now they're saying. It's wild. They're saying how they went to the government of Leesburg to get confirmation to get us kicked out, and they're celebrating it. So basically, the government of Leesburg is now violating the First Amendment right of a community theater and a citizen that lives there. It's wild. I mean, when I say wildly stupid, it's almost sad. I almost feel bad for what I'm about to do to these people because I'm going to fucking end up owning their theater.
It's crazy, dude.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy.
Do you know who that was it? Did the guy find out on his own, or did somebody contact him? Do you know how he found out, this guy? About Owen?
Honestly, it could be a number of things. There was somebody who threatened us. One about Owen Benjamin. Another person threatened me, this guy Will Chamberlain. He's one of these conservative commentators. I said some slick shit to him, and then he threatened me. And then there was like a video also about it. And it's just like, so who knows
stupid,
at this point, but... You know,
So dumb.
the usual suspects of cancel culture, and apparently that still works, so go figure.
It's a drag.
But yeah, we immediately rebooked. We have a spot that it actually holds 500 people, and it's more like it's not a theater, but it's like it has a stage, and it's like it's a
Chuck E. Cheese.
Like a comedy room. Yeah, it's a strip club in Jacksonville, actually.
Nice.
Well,
It's a
okay.
nice room.
All right. Well, we're just making sure.
Good luck, man.
I'm gonna
Good
put
luck.
it on my website. I forgot to put it on there. I'll put it on there now. So I appreciate you guys. Keep fighting a good fight. Let me know if I can do anything.
Appreciate you, Sam. Thank you.
Bye, dude.
buddy.
Good luck.
Later.
That is so funny, dude.
That is funny.
Tower Gang. That's so
Yeah.
great, dude.
Yeah.
That's the best name ever.
I like it.
All right, guys. Anything else? Tell them about your show again.
Go watch my show with Chili Millie, me at Extreme Marks the Spot. Just go hit the like button, subscribe.
So what do you got 2 podcasts now? 3 podcasts?
No,
What do you got?
Tinfoil Hat, We Don't Smoke the Same, and then my own personal show. And then
Okay.
I'm raffling off a poster signed by Sam Tripoli, so go leave a comment.
Okay, Johnny, what do you want to push?
Check out Broken Sim.
Check out Broken Sim. Check out the YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Some of you guys watch it on Sam Tripoli. Some of you guys watch it on Twitter. Some of you, just subscribe, please.
Yeah.
Help us out.
Come on, dog.
Come on, dog. Check out my crowd work shows. The next one's going to be nuts. It's chaos. And you can get everything at samtripoli.com. Go check it out.
Everything. Dildos, dick cream, make your dick last longer.
Don't give them ideas. Don't give them ideas. How's that nicotine coming? Is that coming?
What?
The Tinfoil Hat nicotine, Sam Tripoli
No,
nicotine?
I haven't had a conversation, but I'd like to do it.
You should, you know what you should, oh, I thought of a great brand idea. Okay. Nicotine. Nicotine.
Johnny, run with that. See how that
For
goes.
you, dude. For you. That's your
watch
brand,
me,
bro.
Watch me get kicked out of every place I ever play. Yeah, and then check out our affiliates. Live Longer.
I can't believe you're not running with that.
Formula. All these guys are great. So this is a test run. We're just going to put it on YouTube. And let us know what you think about the new studio, dude. Johnny worked really hard on it.
Yeah, and it's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress. It will grow.
Some of the camera cuts are a little sloppy, but I'm
Our
learning.
internet was bad. Fuck you, Spectrum.
We were gonna have Eddie Bravo on, but
all right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Here's one of many from the new studio.
Aaron, open your mind. Drink from the fountain of knowledge. There's lizard people everywhere. That's some interdimensional shit. Wake up, Aaron.
This is only the beginning.
Dude, you just blew my mind.
Tinfoil hat.